Hello, and thank you for stopping by Tim and Amy's Homestead. Going on a road trip and then heading to the kitchen. Let's have some fun now, you hear? Hey guys, so I come in the grocery store today and trying to find me some fatty meats to eat for the next day or so. And they have chicken thighs and chicken legs on sale for 99 cents a pound. So, I mean, look, that's a really good price. And they're thighs. So that's really good fatty meat. But at our local food line, they don't have the big tubs of lard. They have this. So they told me to go and get a UPC code and see if they can get the bigger tubs of lard put here. Because that's how that we're going to start frying this chicken up with no bread. And just throw it in that lard and let it cook, and then I'm gonna throw grass-fed butter all over it. But anyway, I just wanted you to see what I was doing in here today, just doing a little grocery shopping and just seeing what I could find. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Don't have to do a whole lot today. I just want to get some chicken and go cook this stuff for lunch and see what we got going on. Anyhow, off doing a little grocery shopping this morning and come to pick up some chicken and some lard because I want to start this high-fat, low-carb lifestyle change. And I just wanted to bring you in here and show you, they had chicken 99 cents a pound on the chicken legs and the chicken thighs. So that is awesome because that is the fattiest part of the chicken there is. So that is great. So anyway, we're gonna get to getting in the kitchen shortly and frying up some chicken and seeing how it tastes with no breading on it. And I'm gonna have some butter to put on it and some garlic for flavor, because we can't do without flavor on our diet. And I don't really want to call it a diet because we really need to call it a lifestyle change. Anyway, see you in the kitchen when I get home. So I made it back home from the grocery store, and I went on ahead and I took out 2 thighs and went on ahead and washed them and have them sitting to the side. And went in my cabinet trying to find some garlic salt or garlic powder and had neither one. So I'm going to make me some garlic butter, and I'm going to use a couple cloves of garlic with the Kerrygold grass-fed butter. So I'm going to go ahead and get it put in a pan and let it be cooking while I'm frying my chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. I went on ahead and took the skin and cleaned those off, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Okay. And let it start to melt. I'll cut it down on low. See if I can't get this mashed. Maybe. Mash it and cut it up really good, and I'm going to let it slow cook in this butter while I am working on the chicken. This is my first time doing this with this high-fat, low/no carb lifestyle change. So you're going to go on this little trip with me and see how it goes. Like I said, my parents have been doing it for a few years now, and they have lost weight, and they do the coffee and they do all this stuff the keto way, and they enjoy it. And I finally this week came to the conclusion that something has got to change. And if you yourself don't make time to sit down and think about your life and how it's going and how you're eating, and how you want to change your life, you're the one that's got to do it. Somebody can't tell you that you have to eat like this and you have to do this and you have to do that. It has to be you. You have to decide that you want to make this change. And this week, I just did it. I have a lot of time during the day to sit here and think about things like that, because Tim, bless his heart, he's working, so I have plenty of me time to think about those little things. And let me say, that man, he loves potatoes, he loves spaghetti, he loves rice, he loves sweets. He said he'd do it with me, but I don't know if he can. You know, if he wants to go and get something while he's at work and I don't have to look at it, that's quite all right with me. I'm not going to tell him he has to do exactly like me, because he's just fine the way he is. I mean, lifestyle change and how you eat's great, but if you want to eat all that stuff, go ahead. I don't care. It's fine with me. Alright, I have got this cut, and I am going to change and put that on my other burner, because this burner's kind of cooking just a hair fast. So I'm going to put my butter on the PIC burner. So I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, hands are all clean, got all that nasty garlic mess off, and don't have to worry about any vampires tonight. Anyway, I've got my butter on this burner here, and I can have a lower temperature than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic in and let it start doing its thing. Okay, now, I used my spoon that I was going to get the lard out with. Okay. I'll use this knife over here. Okay, at our grocery store, they only had these small tubs. I wish I'd have known about it yesterday. I was at another store that had a bigger, different brand. I would have bought it. But this will be enough for today. I asked them about it, and so I've got to get the UPC code, take it up there and see if they can order it and put it in our store so I don't have to go so far to do it. So I have my cast iron frying pan here, and I'm going to put my lard in. We'll see if that's enough. I'll go ahead and cut it on. That butter smells really good with that garlic. And I have it on 140 and it's boiling. So I'm going to cut it down. You can really smell that garlic. That's going to taste so good on this chicken. Okay, I'm going to carefully put this chicken in. I'm going to put skin side down and pray that it doesn't kick back and get me. Put the lid on it. Cook it about 8 minutes on this side, and then I'm going to turn it over. And then after that 8 minutes, I'll stick the temperature gauge in and check it to see if it's done. So while the chicken is cooking, I want to have a vegetable to go along with it. I went to Aldi and picked up these, and I think they were under $1 if I'm not mistaken. They were some steamed Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to put them in the microwave and cook those and throw some of that butter on top of it. So that'll taste really good. Okay, so I'm going to go and put these in the microwave and let them cook for, I think it says 4 to 5 minutes. And then let them stand for a minute. And then serve. Let her cook. Okay, it's time to turn over this chicken. Woo. My lid has a steam thing on it and it just got my finger. That chicken really looks good. I don't know how you can tell golden brown, but I'll put it up there when I get it in the plate so you can really see it. It looks really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check my chicken now. The buzzer is about to go off, but I want to go ahead and check it now and see where we're at. This is the biggest one. So now let me get my bowl and cut the fire off. That chicken really looks good. I can't wait to dig into it. Okay. So let me get my brush. Where did I put it? There went the buzzer. Okay, here we go. So let me move things so you can see. Alrighty. So now I'm going to take this garlic butter and just brush over the top of it. See how I just let it drip right on there? Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. So that's it with the chicken. Now I'm going to get my plate together. Okay, so I have a green on green kind of plate today. I've got the Brussels sprouts, and in my garden this morning I picked some fresh cucumbers. So I went ahead and cut some of those up and threw a little bit of pepper on those. So I'm going to now put some of that butter on my Brussels sprouts. Alright, and that is my meal for lunch today, and I am so ready to dig in. Alright, I'm going to tear into this piece of chicken and see how it tastes fried like this. So I hope I don't burn my fingers. Because it's a smoking. First of all, let's taste the skin. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was really wondering how it was going to taste without having the breading on it. And I actually, being as I have the skin off, I think I'm going to throw a little bit more on there. It has a beautiful color to it. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful golden brown. Alright, let's taste the chicken meat itself with the garlic butter on it. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. I am very surprised and satisfied. So it's going to be a really good lunch today. Go get you some chicken and fry you some without all of that flour on it. And throw you some garlic butter. Brush it on up there. and dig in. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out what I had for lunch today. And I hope you go on this quest with me, and let's see how far it takes us. Thank you so much for stopping, and y'all have a blessed day. If you have not mashed that subscribe button, please mash that red button and mash the little bell down there so that way you know when I add another video on. And once again, thank you so much for stopping by Tim and Amy's Homestead. See you around.